Several houses on Ocean View Drive now dangerously close to cliff edge, as huge waves wash away beaches. Coastal erosion in the suburb of Wombrel on the central coast of where homes are at risk of collapse, after huge swells hit the state's beaches on July 17. A powerful low across Australia's east coast earlier in the week created large swells and high waves battering some coastal areas. Houses on Ocean View Drive in Wombrel at significant risk of structural collapse due to beach erosion. The worst-hit suburb was Wombrel, where large beachfront homes have been significantly damaged as the sandy soil they were built on was stripped away. On July 18 morning, the foundations of some homes were visible, hanging above the ocean meters below, while others had damage to their backyards and decks. Six fires have been completely extinguished in Bashkiria. In the Ministry of Emergencies, Bashkiria reported that the fires in the Berziansky district were localized. This became known late the evening before, July 19. As the department said, this became possible due to the burning of combustible materials in the path of the spread of fire, so a counter-fire is formed. But nevertheless, the main work was carried out by people who put out the fire and made sure that the oncoming cell did not go aside. Another burning center near the Sargaya settlement is at the stage of liquidation. There is no threat to the settlement. The Ministry of Emergency Situations also said that the fire posts in the Berziansky district continue to guard settlements around the clock. Almost 4 million people in India's northeastern state of Assam and neighboring Nepal have been displaced by heavy flooding from monsoon rains, with dozens missing as deaths rose to at least 189 on July 19. The overflowing Brahmaputra River, which flows through China's Tibet, India and Bangladesh, has damaged crops and triggered mudslides, displacing millions of people. More than 2.75 million people in Assam have been displaced by 3 waves of floods since late May that has claimed 79 lives after 2 more deaths were reported overnight. The flood situation remains critical, with most of the rivers flowing menacingly above the danger mark. Search and rescue teams are looking for those who are missing in different places, but chances of finding them alive are slim. Heavy rains were expected to pound much of the mainly mountainous nation in the next 4 days. According to the Ministry of Emergency Situations of China, since the beginning of July, floods in 24 regions have affected the lives of about 38 million people. According to the latest information, 140 people died as a result of the disaster. Earlier, in some eastern provinces, authorities declared the highest level of weather hazard. July 19th night's torrential storm caused major damage to Northland's roads, with state highways and local roads left blocked, slipped or flooded, with them expected to be closed, or have access restricted, for several days. The storm dumped more than 200 millimeters on Wangari over the evening and night, including 156 millimeters in 4 hours, with the rest of the region getting intense rainfall amounts. This led to flooding and slips blocking roads across the region, with mammoth efforts to clear them, but some roads may still be closed or partly blocked July 20th. Days of stormy weather brought heavy rain, triggering flooding in the southern province, in particular in the provincial capital Salalah. Oman meteorology reported that, in a period from July 19th, Mirbat in Dhofar province recorded 351 millimeters of rain, Sada 262 millimeters and Salalah 202 millimeters. Further rain is expected. One person died when a house collapsed and another when a vehicle was swept away by water in Salalah on July 20th. Only fatality was reported the previous day when a man died in floodwaters attempting to cross a wadi. Looking out the window at the sea, I saw such a beautiful view. Awesome sunset, July 20, 2020. Thanks to everyone for subscribe for Earth is our home.